Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be reviewing The Unknown, which is releasing in the All Things Wicked chapter. So starting off, we are going to get into The Unknown's lore. Pause to read. Just to summarize The Unknown's lore, DBD really kept to its whole vibe of the unknown, of you literally not knowing what it is. They never tell you what it is, and its backstory is actually about a girl named Olivia who was investigating the unknown and also came across the entity. To give you like a short little synopsis of it, this girl Olivia is looking into several cases that have happened, like disappearances that have to do with the unknown, and then she also finds disappearances that have to do with the entity. She doesn't know if they're the same thing or separate, but she kind of like has the idea of maybe it could be. She thinks she like mentions Michaela and Sable Ward, the new survivor, but she doesn't really get into it. She just says blah 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 went missing, like a girl who went missing, and that was referencing Michaela. And then pretty much she is staying in a motel room and she thinks of drawing the unknown, like what she'd think it would be. And it is said that when you try to like draw the unknown or figure out what it is, the unknown tries to come for you. So she was waiting up all night for it to come, and then eventually at 2 a.m. she hears a voice from the bathroom of the motel that sounds just like her friends saying, "Olivia, hey," and stuff like that. And she's like, wait a damn minute. This isn't my friends. This is the unknown. So, in classic horror movie fashion, she gets up to go check out the bathroom. And then she hears these weird, like, mangled sounds coming from the bathroom. She's like, what is that? And then a fog seeps under the door. Interestingly enough, she decides to open the door, and the unknown is no longer there, but just the dark abyss is in the bathroom. So the dark abyss is promising her things. It's giving this feeling of, we'll tell you, the entity's telling her, you can find out what the unknown is. You know, your curiosities will tell you everything. And it doesn't say if Olivia goes into it or not, but from personal opinion, I think she did go into the entity. But that's where the unknown's lore ends. I saw a TikTok comment about the unknown, like trying to pull a funny prank of like, I'm gonna hide in this bathroom and wait for her to come investigate it and whatnot. And then he gets snatched by the entity, and so he can't pull off his funny prank of like, unaliving her. I don't know. It just felt more funny when I was reading it. Next, we're gonna get into the unknown's abilities. The main ability of the unknown is called a UVX projectile. Projector. Damn it, I can never remember that last word. And pretty much what it is like a grenade launcher is the best way to explain it, because he will shoot this like weird thing at people and it like explodes into like a pink bubble. Think of Valorant, weird enough, in DBD. And it explodes, and then the survivor will get hit with like this pink effect. Getting hit once by this bubble will cause Hindred for 3 seconds, and getting hit again will cause the survivor to take damage. Think similar mechanic to Singularity's bubbles. Another one of the abilities is that it can cast hallucinations, up to 4 at a time, and these hallucinations can be teleported to. The hallucinations are also good for survivors. If they go look at the hallucination for 10 seconds, it'll get rid of the pink status effect that his grenade launcher thing has cast on you. Survivors can use the dispel action in order to get rid of hallucinations, altogether. The unknown's teleport cooldown is at 25 seconds, and his grenade launcher is at 7 seconds. Now we'll get into the perks that come along with the unknown. The first perk introduced is Unbound, and this is when you hit a survivor, you, like within the next 30 seconds, if you vault a window, you will get 5% haste. The second perk that comes along is called Undone, and whenever a survivor misses a skill check, 3 tokens will be gained with a max of 30 tokens. These tokens can be used to kick a gen, and then that gen will regress 1% for each token, and then it'll also stay blocked 1 second for each token, which in my opinion is going to be pretty powerful. Now, one of the questions I have for this is, do Bite the Bullet and Technician prevent you from missing a skill check? Like, does it still count as missing a skill check when you use them? So will he gain tokens even though you miss one when you have those perks? That's just something I'm curious about. Maybe you guys already know about that. Let me know in the comments if you do know what the answer to that is. But if nobody knows, I would like to test it out. Another add-on question that I had to that is about Ghostface and that perk, because with his driver's license add-on, he can make a gen explode when he fully stalks a survivor who's working on that gen, and I'm wondering if that could help gain you some tokens. The last perk is called Unforeseen, and what this perk will do is when you kick a gen, your terror radius will transfer to that gen, and then you will go undetectable for 30 seconds. Lastly, we'll go over the map and then my thoughts. But as for the map, I think it's so lovely. I love the idea of a movie theater map, and I'm just going to be so excited to play on this for the first time. I have some pictures on screen that you can look at, and I'm just super excited for this. Not to mention, this is where Sable and Michaela grew up together, and I just think that's so cute. So, my thoughts on the unknown. I think that the teaser trailer was really awesome and I was really hyped for it. But then when I learned of the abilities with the whole grenade launcher thing, I was a little disappointed because I feel like it could have been so much cool. Don't get me wrong, he's an awesome killer, but I just was hoping for something more along the lines of creepy and, kind of gonna scare me during this game. Instead, it's just a grenade launcher, and I was a little disappointed in that. If you like this video, I will be making more soon, specifically about Sable Ward, and then I will go into all of the other Dead by Daylight killers with their lore, explaining it in my own words, just because I know sometimes sitting there reading it isn't, always fun. But if you like this video, go ahead and check out some of my other content. Maybe subscribe if you want to see more of this. It's free to subscribe. You can always unsubscribe later. Literally means nothing. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, and more Dead by Daylight content will be coming very soon, I promise.